Well, hello there. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Watch What Crappens. I'm Ronnie, and that's Ben. Hello, Ben.
Hello, Ronnie. How are you doing?
Good. Happy birthday still. It's still your birthday as we record this. This won't be released until Friday, but it is still Thursday in our world, and it's Ben's birthday, everybody. So party, baby.
Guys, this is my birthday year, so you kind of have to celebrate it every week. Every day, every week.
Every day,
month.
every single day. And I've got good news for you, Ben. Garcelle did not unfollow you. Happy birthday. Because she never followed you in the first place. Never followed you in the first place. Or us, so don't worry about it. But you know what? At least we didn't get screwed over, and now we don't have to spend the whole season going, why did Garcelle unfollow us? How confusing. What is confusing about this, ladies? You were assholes to Garcelle. She didn't like you. Her only friend jumped over the fence to be the second she got a chance to be friends with the popular girls, and she dipped out. What the fuck don't you understand?
And fuck Dorit for trying to make Garcelle look like she was like an opportunist. No, like you do not get to cast Garcelle as someone who is building alliances for, to go to battle on a reality show. That's what you guys do. You only suspected that because that's how you operate, ma'am.
Yeah. How dare you? You back away from Garcelle. Oh my gosh, should I have called this episode Black Girl Missing?
We already did that.
That was a missed opportunity. We did?
No, we already did. Yeah, we've done that.
Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, everybody, welcome to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Day. Kind of a boring episode, and we're already fired up. Can you see? It's going to be how the season is going to go. I don't care how little happens. I will always get infuriated.
I was watching the episode, and I was like, I was already like, oh my God, Ronnie's going to get mad at this part. Oh my God, Ronnie's going to get mad at this part. Oh my God, Ronnie's going to get mad at this part.
Really? I wasn't really mad. I didn't get mad at anything except the Garcelle stuff towards the end. I don't know why I feel so protective over Garcelle. I just think that they're jerks.
We all love Garcelle. They were jerks. Well, because it's just another victim of this core group of women who just keep running fan favorites off of the show. And then we're stuck season after season of Kyle, Dorit, and Erica nattering away about like stuff that's just not that interesting. Although I have to say, I actually liked Kyle this episode. I mean, this is the way every season begins. I have no issues with Kyle so far. I'm going to put a pin in that because maybe by the end of this recap, I will have remembered there was something that bothered me. But like, I was okay with
by
Kyle.
The end.
Yeah. I was okay with Kyle this episode. Erica was just Erica. Dorit. I don't know. It was like, honestly, I thought the premiere was pretty lifeless. I'm not going to lie.
It was kind of lifeless, but it was the first episode, and I don't know. It's kind of a comfort show for me. I'm talking about how much I get enraged, but I do love rage. I feel comforted by rage. I didn't really feel enraged. I did feel some comfort watching it because it's like, oh, they're back, and it feels like no time has passed because they're still fighting over the same shit. And I don't know. I like Kyle's new face. Every year, Kyle has a new face, and I like this update. I think it's very good. I think it was good seeing Reba back. I don't know. I liked it. Reba. Rachel Zoe fits right in.
So, on that note, I had the privilege last night of meeting Rachel Zoe. That was my story. I met Rachel Zoe. So Courtney from Two Judgy Girls and we went to the Spotify Unwrapped party, which was super fun. And it was largely podcasters, TikTokers, things like that. And then things. And which was cool. We saw some colleagues that we knew, were friends with, et cetera. It was nice to see them. And then there's Rachel Zoe. And I wasn't gonna say I don't really have anything to say to Rachel Zoe. But then we were like, we both were like, we should say something. We have to say something to Rachel Zoe. Report. She's Bravo royalty, ultimately, whether we like it or not. I don't have any issues with it, but like, she's Rachel Zoe. Bravo was built partially on her back. So I was like, okay, how do you talk to Rachel Zoe? How do you go up to Rachel Zoe? Because it's not, I don't know, like, I know how to go up to someone like Tamra. I know how to go up to someone like Whitney Rose. But Rachel Zoe is a little different. So I was like, you know what? I have a tried and true tactic at a Hollywood party when you want to go up to a successful famous female. I get as gay as possible. So I walk right up to her and go, oh my God, Rachel Zoe, gay icon. I literally said that to her.
Oh my God, Ben. I was going to say, you should have just gone, oh my God, it's Rachel Zoe, oh my God, oh my God. But no, you literally did.
because it's very disarming. And she just smiled and she's like, oh my God, hi. And I'm like, oh my God, we just watched the screener because Courtney had just watched it too. We're like, we just watched it, and Courtney's like, you were so good. You were so vulnerable. She's like, yeah, I was like really vulnerable. I'm like, yeah, you did such a great job.
I was so
and at that
vulnerable.
point, I normaled out. She was actually very nice. She was very nice. Admittedly, for the first 3/4 of the conversation, she thought we worked at Bravo. So I don't know if she was being nice to us because she thought we were like brass. But we're like, yeah, you did a great job. She's like, yeah, the season was like really good. It was really fun. I haven't really watched much of it. We're like, yeah, well, she's like, my old choice to be able to watch everything, but I don't watch much of it. We're like, cool. And then we said we're podcasters, and she's like, oh, cool. And then we had like a little bit more conversation, and this music was playing, and she points. She goes, wait a second. We're like, what? She goes like, these are my friends. Like, what? These are my friends. Like,
The
what?
musicians?
She's like, it's crazy because like my friends are over there, but this music is my friends. It's crazy because they're over there, but this music's my friends. We're like, oh. So we go, okay, well, it was great meeting you. It was sort of like, I personally felt like it was her way of saying, I don't know what else to say to these people. They're very nice, but like, I don't know what else to say to these two podcasters.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to kind of like, so we were like, okay. And we were like, we realized she wants us to go. It's time. We've used up her space. And then she went over to her.
Cute.
It was,
I would have said,
She
you know
was
what?
so
I have
nice.
all these Rachel Zoe pillows in my living room, but I've also got a Jill Zarin rug. Do you think that's a conflict of interest? How do you feel about Jill Zarin? I need to tell my pillows what to think about the rug. Should I replace the rug? I replaced the rug. I already replaced it. I got it with something from rugs.com. It's really cute. By the way, you're so vulnerable.
You were so vulnerable. I wanted to be like, what was it like filming this compared to like what it was 20 years ago? Well, I said, Bravo's changed so much. There's a whole community. I was like, oh, I said, yeah. And BravoCon, that was wild. She goes, BravoCon was wild. That was like wild.
That was wild. That was bananas.
It was wild. It was wild. But anyway, she was so nice. She was very gracious to us. She's just trying to enjoy a party, and we're sitting there being ridiculous to her. Yeah, I mean,
love it.
Love it.
That's what you should.
I was like, I just need to have an interaction that I can report back with, and it was a very lovely Rachel Zoe interaction. So that is my story, everyone.
Oh, she took something from her purse or something, but
Bananas.
I think it was good. You did good.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. It was. I went into the wild. I did something heroic. You're welcome, everyone. So it was fun.
So here we go. Episode 1501, Hot Girl Summer. Now, here's the problem I have right up top. Where's Trixie Monocle? Where is she? Who this new lady they have on there? I don't like her. They've also got a whole violin section, which I do like, because I do like them bringing back kind of the old flavor of the music.
Yeah.
But we had this weird opening song that was all
like,
in echo, and everything was slow-mo, and everyone's like very glittery, kind of a typical thing. But it was like, welcome back to Beverly Hills moment. And the song was like, you spin me right round, call me when your time runs out, because I know what life's about.
It was like Trixie Carpenter. They were like, let's do Trixie, but let's make her more like Sabrina Carpenter, okay? So she's like, except, I mean, this is no shade to Sabrina Carpenter. It's just like the Bravo version is just, far inferior.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter's got enough on her plate this week. Just leave that girl alone. She doesn't need
that's
anything
right.
from us, that's for sure.
Yeah.
She's fighting the main Cheeto
Sabrina
in chief over there.
We support Sabrina Carpenter, but yeah, they did neuter our Trixie. Like we want, declarations of girl boss being a boss.
Yeah,
acting like a boss.
Like car. I've got a car, 'cause I'm a girl with a car, And then you see the cars passing, because we still got all the same footage where they just showed the douchiest cars available on the market. Driving past and glittering, they put that glitter over it. Where it's like bling, bling.
The worst.
And then
one
it's
drove
like
by me this morning.
It's like a Lotus and a,
the worst.
Yeah.
I think what was so tricky for me with this premiere is that the shows on Bravo have been so high key lately. With Salt Lake City, the return of Vanderpump Rules. We just had this crazy. Potomac is everything's just being extra. We just had an extra Miami season. We had extra OC season. Everything has been like kind of up here. I mean, Southern Charm is Southern Charm, but everything is really hitting at an intensity level. And then we just sort of like saunter into Beverly Hills, and this show is just like It's got Barbara Walters filters. Everything is slow. We're watching slow-mo of them. And I felt like someone hit the brakes on Bravo. And I was like, "Arr!" And I was like, okay, we have to go to Beverly Hills tempo. And it's hard having this show on at the same time as Salt Lake City. It really is, because we're in Salt Lake City mindset, and it's really hard to pivot into Beverly Hills.
Yeah, it's like you're watching one of the best comedies on TV, and Potomac's been really good too this year.
Potomac's been so good,
and that's been on. That's on right now as well. And so you've got both of those really firing on all cylinders, and then you've got this one, which I was low key. I was thinking while I was watching it, why is this one the highest rated? Why? I mean, I like it. I've always loved this show. I mean, this was the first show I ever recapped as a blogger, and the first Housewives show. And so I love it just for that. I have a personal history with it. I've always loved it. I've recapped every episode of this show. So I love it. But I'm like, why is this the highest one? I think it's the money. Really.
I think
at the end of the day, I think it's that everyone on here is like rich. And that's something, there's something to be said for that. Like you see all their homes and all their cars, and they are all even Erica. It's like, even Erica is like the poorest one, and she's still in red heels and, living off that friend of, I don't know where she's getting her
jeans.
Money. Yeah, I don't know. But
it's
minus Erica, everyone else is like, whoa.
It's luxury. Well, I'm also, this show is, it's been around for a long time. And, it's very hard to bring people onto new shows because everyone's watching something else. Like, God forbid you stop watching Severance for 5 seconds and watch a Real Housewives show. And by the way, New York Times, you really need to get it together. New York Times once again did their list of best TV shows of the year. And they go out of the way to include every single type of show, except there's not a single reality show. They include like a show that's like on Disney Kids. They're like, this cartoon is actually very witty, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and once again, they even put in a section that says flawed, but like noteworthy. And they put the bear in. It's like, so you go out of your way for a flawed show.
Everyone agrees that the bear flopped this year. I mean, even the lovers of the bear agree.
Yeah, it's like you'll go out of the way to recognize shows that are really flawed, but they're like prestige. Whereas, like, there's excellent reality TV that is crafted beautifully, crafted intelligently. There is art in reality TV. People have to think about how to make a storyline. People have to know what questions. Producers have to craft a narrative out of watching Erica wash a car, and they do it, and they do it very well, and they make us all laugh. Like, this is high grade comedy, and the New York Times still will not recognize it. I'm sorry, reality TV is 25 years old. You cannot keep acting like it's a fad, some trashy fad that just came around. It's here. It's a genre, and it needs to be respected. And that is today's soapbox. Until the next one.
Yes. So
make that a clip and put it on YouTube.
Now, this episode might not be the best one to be making that.
No, this is a terrible example for it.
Let's just pretend we made this on the Salt Lake City recap.
Yeah.
Just cut this out and put it at the start of our next Salt Lake City.
Literally anything else that's on Bravo right now other than this show.
Yeah, but I did still enjoy having it back. And there are shifting dynamics, now that Garcelle's gone, as Sutton's left all alone. It's very interesting watching people, because they smell blood in the water with Sutton, and they are going to come for her ass. And,
they are ready.
I enjoy Sutton as a housewife, but, I enjoy Sutton the most when she's backed into a corner and acting like a crazy person.
Yes.
So it's time. Time's a running. Time's a ticking. Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great watching her crumble. She'll be a full disaster. She's like, when you're playing a video game and there's like a boss, and the boss sends out like little minions, and you have to like kill the minions before you can get to the boss. This is from the perspective of the Fox Force 5. The minions have now been destroyed, and now it's just Sutton. They're ready to go in for Sutton, and I guess she does have Jennifer Tilly, but yeah, Sutton's blood in the water. For sure.
Yeah. So we start with Sutton on a horse, and then it's slow-mo. So go slow or horse. Go slower, horse. And then we see Erica in this insane scene washing her car at home in short shorts and stiletto heels with shoelaces on them, very sexily. And I laughed. I laughed out loud. So, we can't say the show doesn't have humor, because that shit was funny.
It was so silly. And then we see Dorit coming out of like a luxury store in Beverly Hills, like, ooh, I've emerged, and she's got shopping bags, and she's just pausing on the sidewalk as if she's been actually like cloistered away in that supermarket, in that grocery store, in that store for like 10 years, like she was kept underground.
And these look like the pictures that were released by the tabloids last year of Dorit shopping, and people were circling the pictures and posting them all over the internet and saying Dorit is pretending that she was shopping at these stores, but you can tell these bags are used because they're crumpled, and it was like a big to-do on the internet. And I think this was the same shot because this looks like those pictures. So she's carrying all those bags and she's going over to, we'll find out later. First we go over to Bose's house and she's, just doing what Bose does. She's in her house with photographers everywhere just going, yes, Bose, you look amazing. Oh, Bose, give us your best angle. Bose, you're so gorgeous, Bose.
Yes, now get me from the left. Now get me from the right. Now get me from whatever angle you would normally get a CMO from. That's right.
And right when everybody's like, oh my God, is this my comfort show or not? Here she is. It's Kyle Richards in a terrible outfit, driving and asking Alexia to call her daughter. Yeah. Or Siri to call her Alexia. Sorry. Asking Alexia to
Very
call
difficult
Siri.
for her that her daughter basically was turned into a digital assistant.
Yeah.
So now,
even her daughter will never be Apple.
Yeah, never. So now we see Givenchy, we see cars, and now Bose is at home with her kid, Lael, and they're making charcuterie. And she's like, there's gold flakes on this pastry platter, and that's all that matters, because I have marketed this pastry to be high-end. So Dorit arrives to have a little visit with Bose.
And she's brought the shopping bags. That's where Dorit was going. And Bose tells her, you're a vision. And she's like, a vision? Woohoo! The times I've come here and not given you a birthday gift. And finally, here I am with a gift for you for your birthday.
Girl, not from Hermes. Oh, is this a blanket? And then I can feel your warmth with it.
A $2,000 blanket from Hermes. You know that just came from PK's man cave or whatever. She rewrapped it. And Dorit tells us, over the course of the year, we've gotten very, very close. I call her when something good happens, when something bad happens, when it turns to day, when it turns to night. When I've got M&Ms, when I've got carrots. I call Bose. She's my best friend. She's laying this on a little thick.
Yeah. Well, she calls and leaves voice notes very long, 17-minute voice notes about carrots and M&Ms in daytime and nighttime. Can I just listen to this on 2-speed? I
love that Dorit does that.
Sweetie, it's me, Dorit. It's been such a rough day.
It's like, oh my God, why is every voice note like a letter from a war? Okay? No one needs 17 minutes of Dorit.
I left a voice note this morning for someone, and I felt so guilty because I generally do not love receiving them because they tend to be rambling. And I left a voice note, and guess what? It was rambling as fuck. I was like, sorry. Oh, there's a leaf blower. Oh, there's a bird. Because like whenever people leave voice notes, they feel compelled to narrate every single thing around them, me included. And I just was so embarrassed that I did that. But
yeah.
It happens.
Well, it does. It happens. You complain about it, but then you're like, I can leave a voice note. Why is everybody else able to leave a voice note? I'm going to leave a voice note. And then mine are 10 hours long. And by the end, I'm like singing things in Patti LuPone voice. It's like, no one needs this. I was just going to ask them to dinner.
You ever notice that people always eat? You always hear people like eating a potato chip on a voice note. Like, why are you doing that? Why?
Yeah, because people talk to voice notes like they're their assistant, right? So it's like, oh, hey, yeah, I wanted to call you. Just wanted to make sure you got the time for this thing that we're doing on Tuesday. Oh my God, that car's in my way. Tell that car to get out of my way. I need that car out of my way. Yeah, anyway, haven't paid my electric bill yet. We really need to get that done. So just go ahead and pencil that in. Pencil that in for Thursday. It's like, I don't work for you. I'm calling me like this. Just text me, please. So Bose is like, wow, this is something sweet because life sometimes hasn't been so sweet. Isn't that right, Dorit? And she's like, no, it's okay. It's okay. Really, my life has been fine. She's like, no, it's not okay because I've seen things online and it's not okay, Dorit. It's not okay. It is not okay.
And we see that photo that we all saw of PK making out with a woman at the valet stand, the only place for middle-aged men in a midlife crisis to make out with someone. So
Truly.
like all these guys with their newly pierced ears listening to like John Summit and EDM are like now like, hey, so there's a valet, so why don't we go over there and make out in front of the valet so that someone can see us? Yeah, let's do that right now. So we see that picture of that poor deluded lady making out with PK.
Yeah, that poor future disappointed lady. And so Bose is like, kissing a woman on the streets in LA? Not okay. Not okay. When I saw pictures of him kissing that Sheen version of Dorit, first I rolled my eyes and then I threw up a little.
Let's like not also like, sure, Sheen, Dorit, but let's not act like, PK is the Hermes version of anything. He's like the Sheen Snuggles bear, right? So Dorit is like,
yes, when I saw that on the street, I felt like, gee, that's it. That is it. Furthermore, that is it. That's it. And I'd like to further add, that's it. That man on the street, I don't know him. I thought, gee, that's not the man that I know who has got diabetes 1, 2, 3, and 6. No, who is that? It's a stranger.
And the next day you filed. Let me just move your story along because you're not quite getting to it.
That's right. It was that day. I filed that day. I filed my nails and I said, guess what? Now that my nails are filed, I'm going to email my lawyer and
No. When I said filed, I was advancing your storyline just a little bit faster. Just getting it right there. Okay, you filed for divorce. And Ronnie, you are not on the stage, so whatever you were saying here on the podcast is not being heard by anyone, including me. So I will bring you here onto the stage to talk. There you are, Ronnie.
I don't know what happened to me, but the day after, we had to go to a baseball game that Giga had a baseball game. And honestly, I felt so disgusted with him. Look at the picture.
And then they put a picture up, and she's sitting on the first bench, looking all sad, watching a baseball game. And then he's all the way up on the top bench, all the way to the right of her.
So
all
good.
pastily watching a baseball game. Why are they the only parents there?
Mm-hmm.
Why? They were the only people in this picture. What? Are you guys even there at the right time? Where's Jagger? I don't even think this was Jagger's baseball game. I think these two weirdos just ended up in a park ignoring each other.
So poetic,
Yeah.
So the kids. Does he see the kids?
Well, he travels a lot, and so when he sees them, it will be on a Saturday night. As far as the kids go, I only speak the best about their father only. I say, no, he only eats the Pringles because he loves them. He wants to support the company, and that's why he eats so many of them. He just wants to keep people in business in this economy. Only the best things about PK.
Your father suffers from levabetes. That's why he's always gone, I tell them. It's a disease. He can't help it. Absentitis. But he's the master of his own disaster. You rhymed, girl. You rhymed. That's right, I did. Because I'm a rhymer now. And when I filed, do you think I'm going to check that box that says joint custody? No. He doesn't even have working joints. Why would he get joint custody? He can't even take care of the ones he has.
Publicly, he wants to save face. PK does not have the lifestyle. He can have the kids 50% of the time. He's off busy doing things like putting on Pantones in Britain or unlocking Boy George from radiators. So he doesn't have time for children.
Well, I don't know, but if you know, when I filed, it was big news, huge, all over the world's internet. And guess what? Kyle texted me. She texted me 4 days after. 4 days after.
I would like to give this season's first by saying, What a wasted opportunity to not say, hey, I'm with you. How could she not use this as a great opportunity to say, I am your friend, Dorit?
When Kyle and I saw each other at the reunion, I was really hopeful that her and I had finally turned a corner. But no.
And then we see the clip of Kyle being like, well, I know things that weren't really great this year, but I was hoping that now we can be friends again now that it's all over or whatever. And Dorit's like, and I trusted it, but I'm not going to trust what comes out of her mouth. I'm going to trust her actions.
She had every opportunity to show me that we were back and she was there. And has she shown me that? Gee, no, absolutely not.
I'm going to say this in at least 6 languages. No.
Nein. Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, we go over to Kyle's house, and she's cooking at home, and she's like really into pleasing her daughters. So she's making flour and corn tortillas, guys.
Yeah.
And Sophia comes in, and she's like attitudey now. I don't even know which one Sophia is, but now I do because of this scene.
Yeah. Well, what I did not appreciate from Sophia is that Kyle's like, "Hey guys, I'm using like flour and corn tortillas for me. What do you guys want?" And Sophia's like, "Can you make us an egg salad sandwich?" Sophia, what part about the tortillas says that your mom's also making egg salad sandwiches? No. Make a request that pertains to the tortillas, or don't make a request at all, or make it yourself. It's also egg salad. Like, make your own egg salad. You're 23 now, or however old you are. Let Kyle make her tortilla sampler.
Yeah, but that's why I know who Sophia is now, because she's like, you know what? Nobody knows who I am on this show. Fuck that. I'm coming into my first scene of season 15, and I'm demanding egg salad on taco night. That's it. You guys can just deal with it. I'm a grown woman now.
She's a real disruptor.
Yeah.
Wow. Gen Z. Egg salad is like so in with Gen Z now. Egg salad on tortillas.
That's huge. Mayonnaise stuff, big. So Kyle's like, yeah, Sophia and Portia obviously live at home. And so Sophia's like, do you guys want matchas if I order? There's another thing. Let's fuck up taco night. What do you think?
So she's having matcha and egg salad on taco night. So Kyle's like, by the way, it's like really annoying that the gate rings all the time with all these orders. Kyle's very anti-DoorDash. I'm like, what happened to last season when Kyle was so happy when anyone rang the doorbell? And she's like, they're trying to move a chair through the French doors. She's like, I wish someone would come to me. Someone would come over. And she gets so happy when DoorDash or Postmates arrives with like a Starbucks.
Yeah. And Sophia's like, really, baby? I'm sorry. Get over it. There's a new Sophia in town.
Hey, Mom, guess what? I know you just made me that egg salad sandwich, but I hate it. So I ordered one from Fat Sal's. Sorry.
So Alexia, who's the other one, is like, Mom, I've got lots of exciting things for you to see. I can't wait till you see them. Because this is the daughter who's getting married. So here, every time she comes over, she's going to whip out that Pinterest board that she's got going. And this is her doing that. You know, I guess we haven't all, but a lot of us have had that sister who's gotten married, or a lot of us have been that sister who's gotten married. I've had the sister who's getting married. Can I just tell you that was a year of looking at fucking books?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Look at the idea I had for this. Look at the idea I had for this. Did you know that throwing rice kills birds because it expands in their stomach and then they die? Give me my year back. Not even with that man anymore. You divorced him. Why did I have to sit through that whole year? Give me my year back.
Yeah, exactly. So Kyle's like, Alexia's engaged, and like I met Jake when he was in 3rd grade with Alexia, and they were just like, we're ultimately best friends. And like as a mom, that's all you want in life. Is to be best friends with your daughter's best friend. So I'm kind of like getting married also, if you think about it. I mean, I just want someone to love my child like that. It's like a dream come true. I'm so happy.
Oh, married his best friend. You know, every mother wants her daughter to divorce her best friend. It's so beautiful. So yeah, she's engaged, and Kyle talks about Farrah, and I like that she's like, yeah, Farrah was engaged, but that didn't really go through. So Alexia is the first to get married, and I want her to have everything she wants. I just want it to be the most magical day. However, it's hard to find trained butterflies, which is what she wants, because Alexia's like, yeah, I want trained butterflies, Mom. She's like, no.
I want to have like butterflies, and I want to have tarot decks, and I also want to have like, I don't know, like a Stevie Nicks vibe, but I also want to have like magic candles and dream catchers, but like also like rope other shapes, like a lot of macrame, and it's like, okay, great. All right, so I know we're talking about your wedding, but like how about we just like overshadow it with my wedding? Because here's my wedding album. Okay, everyone, look at what things were like when I believed that our marriage would work out. Okay, look at these photos, guys.
When I believed in love. Yeah, this is so Kyle to be like, oh my God, happy wedding day. Here's pictures of me and your dad at our wedding day. Oh, geez, Kyle, come on. You gotta compete with your own kid. Let Alexia have her dead butterfly moment.
Yeah, seriously. So she's like, so guys, if dad showed up with a date, what would you do? And Sophia's like, kill him. Throw egg salad at his face. No, just kidding. I would never waste that. Throw your tortillas at his face. Yeah.
Yeah, when he was photographed with that woman at the ballet, I texted him and I was like, what? You're doing the absolute most, Dad. Tone it down. And he said they thought it was private. And I'm like, oh, really? You thought a valet was private? Really?
I feel like it must be exhausting dealing with Mauricio in his midlife crisis. I mean, like, I would go nuts. He really is doing the most, and he's ridiculous about it.
I mean, is he really doing a lot? I did see that photo shoot that he did, where he was in the leather pants. Did you see that one?
Yeah, he's just like, I don't know, like the photo, the making out in public right in front of the paparazzi is just so much. Like going out to clubs in like Ibiza. I'm like, sir, you're like 56 years old. I don't know. I'm like at a certain time, like, why are you trying to act like a kid? Like, I don't know. It's so midlife crisis-y. It's just
Stop judging me.
So cringy. It's cringy. It's cringy. Sorry,
Stop
it's
judging
cringy.
me. Stop judging me. So Portia's like, well, at first I pretended none of this was happening, but then I went to therapy and now I'm doing really well, you guys. And so everyone's like, oh my God, we're so impressed with Portia. But we get like clips of Portia like crying and stuff. And Kyle's like, yeah, she has her moments, but now she's 17 and they all have something to say and they all have strong opinions and they are alpha females. So sorry, Mo.
Yeah. Definitely alpha females. Yeah. So
they want egg salad when they want egg salad. Sorry, Mo.
So now we go, like, guess what? We're going to go to Bel Air. It's like Rachel Zoe's first Beverly Hills scene. So we go to her house and we hear like lots of Rachel Zoe phrases in the background. And then she's just in a house that looks basically just like Kyle's house.
And by the way, Sutton's house. And everyone has the same house on this show. I can't even tell what house we're at anymore. And I'm pretty good at recognizing the homes. They all look exactly the same.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm sick of Kyle's house. It's a sort of, I'm having a weird reaction. I don't like when we see the exterior of Kyle's house. I don't like being there. I don't like this house. I don't like her house. I loved her past house, the house she had previously. I love that one. But this one, I see those hedges, those tall hedges. I see the backyard that's trying to be like Lisa Vanderpumps. I see the wall art. I see the checkered floor. I see
trying
the
to be
exterior
like Kathy
design.
Hilton's, the wall art trying to be like Erica Jane's. It's just like too much trying to be like other people in one big gaudy place.
And when the gates open and I see the street, and then I'm like, I know it's probably annoying to pull out of that driveway because the hedges cause blind spots. I don't want to be in any of it. I want a new house. Get a new house. You're rich. Get a new house for us, Kyle.
Yeah, so I was excited to see Rachel's, but you're right. It is just kind of like everybody else's on this show. And it's not like for someone who's a stylist, I thought there would be more interesting style in the house. It's just like a plain, big, white, typical rich person, Beverly Hills house. Yeah, it's like white, white marble, white walls, white everything. So she's like, oh my God, there's nothing like me that is remotely chic or cute in a flat. It's like I'm either barefoot or in like a 9-inch hill. I'll literally put on full cat eye makeup to go to sleep because I'm unapologetically myself. This is me. This is the happiest me.
Wait a second. Are those my friends? Oh, those my friends playing right now? Oh my God, that's wild that my friends are playing during my monologue. That's wild. So she goes to Kathy Hilton's house. And I like this because it's like, okay, let's have a scene for the most famous people to talk to each other. So they go and Rachel's like, oh my God, Kathy, I want to hear everything. And Kathy's like, oh, I love that you came by. I love that I came by too. It's like, wow, it's actually bananas that I came by. Like I'm dead. By the way, this house, gorge. It's a gorge right now.
My name is Rachel Zoe. You may or may not remember me from Bravo because I've lived in this house before. Some might say I built it.
It's gorge. This house is wild. It's a wild gorge house. So we see shots of her she's like in the closet and she's trying to reach her purse. Like, oh my God, Birkin. One of my like really bad habits is shopping. I die. Like I shop and then I die. Death by shopping. That's me.
Kathy and I have been friends forever. I was friends with Paris back in 2000. I don't know what. Yeah, we were friends first. But then I saw Kathy and the other one, Nikki, whatever. I saw him shopping and I was like, oh my God, in love. Like totally in love. Backwards in love. Dead. Died. Dead. On the floor. Dead. Literally dead. Died. I died.
Okay. I'm just going to sort of slip in here between you saying dead and bananas. I just want to show you a couple of things. We're going to go to a wedding in Rome. So I don't know. Take a look at it, Rachel. What do you think?
Oh my God, I'm in a moment right now. It's a moment because I feel like you're going to need to pop outfit after outfit out really quickly. People expect so much from you, Kathy. I mean, they really do. I mean, I'm going to need some pants for you to wear over your head, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I get called a lot for fashion advice, but they get scared. Like, do you like this? You're like literally one of my best friends. Like, first of all, I'm like, take that off. It's awful. It's disgusting. First of all, no, you look hideous. Like, literally, I'm actually embarrassed. I can't actually believe we're friends. This may be at the end of our friendship, but like, it's like, okay, like we're friends. You can say these things to me. It's like, can
she
we?
whips out. Yeah. It's like they're terrified of me because I hate them. And so she whips out this purse that's as big as a small child. And she's like, yeah, this is one of my vintage Gucci bags. I never go to Europe without it.
It's heavy. It's very heavy. Yeah, like literally, it's like heavy and chic. It's actually like heavy because it's like full of being chic. It's got like nothing but chic inside. It's chic. I die. Bananas.
So she talks about her career. Tommy Hilfiger gave her first big styling job. Yeah, I started in music. Backstreet Boys, Britney, etc., etc. Celine, sorry, couldn't do it. But moved to LA 2003, first red carpet job at Jennifer Garner, then 24/7. I'm styling Cameron, Kate, Salma. Celine, no, still no Celine. She tried it. I said no. Still say no. Going through a rough time, still no. Sorry. Dead. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Celine. Celine's still with us.
Kathy, by the way, those glasses are like amazing, especially with gold eye patches. I'm dead. Literally dead. Dead from gold patches. Okay. Then I started a media business with my clothing line in 2011. And now I have like about 40 different brand licenses, extensions, and I work with, and like they just surround me. And I'm just like, you guys are like my friends. And you're playing on the radio right now. I love it. I did.
You guys should watch me in a brand meeting. Okay, here I go. Oh my God, this necklace. Dead, dying. I'm dead. Like I'm on the floor. Like this is like crazy. It's like insane. All right, buy it.
That ring, gorge.
Gorge.
That ring, gorge. The index note. I love that. I love that pen. Gorge.
Put a feeding tube in me. I'm in a coma. Dead, dying.
This
I
table,
see the light. Should I go towards the light? Should I go towards the light or should I come back? I want to see like
that light.
What the necklace looks like on me. So if I go towards the light, is that heaven or is that like hell? I don't even know. But like right now, I don't have to decide because like I'm a vegetable. Like I'm a human vegetable.
I'm
that
like literally
necklace is
vegetable.
that gorgeous.
You know what? I almost went to the light because that light was gorge. And then I was like, I actually don't really look that good in this light. So then I went away from the light. And now I'm back here. And I'm not dead.
That's how I ended up in purgatory. Yeah.
Yeah. Purgatory?
So
wild.
Yeah, like Roger, you might remember him. He's like Roger with an extemporaneous D. Yeah. So Raj, like we were like the Notebook couple. I mean, did one of them die? One of them died, right? I never really made it to the end of that movie because I was watching it with Raj, who wouldn't stop eating popcorn in my fucking ear. Okay.
We actually licensed that notebook. I was like, you know what? You know what you need? We need gorge notebooks for like everyone. And now we have them. They're just like amazing, wild bananas notebooks.
Yeah. I mean, it was just my relationship with Raj was just like my reaction of watching The Notebook, where I was like, this movie would have been better with Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling was in that movie. Oh, I haven't seen The Notebook.
Dead, like literally dead. I have kids. Guess what? I've got 2 kids. One kid's named Sky. He's going to France for 2 weeks. Another one's name is Caius or Chaos. We don't know. We pronounce it differently every single time because we think it's like actually gives him like some. It builds character. Caius. We're like, we want to get as many vowels into his name without any consonants in the middle. So we came up with Caius.
Yeah, me and Raj, we just, at the end of the day, get nothing for nothing. That's all you can say for the life of the dead. Okay? And, we're just like different. Like we're different. Like before we weren't different, but then we got married and we were different. So like I've been divorcing him for like literally 20 years.
Yeah. Like being the same is like wild. And I was like, Mom, we'd be different. So now we're different. And now I'm like dead because we're like so different. It's crazy.
So Kathy's like, so the marriage isn't going great? Okay, well, you know what? I love that you come to help me. Things like this where you come in, you look at my rack, say no to everything, and then show me your giant purse. That was fun. But I just want you to know I'm always there for you. I'm always there for you. And you know what people come to Kathy for? Advice. That's what. Advice.
Thanks. I'm like,
why is there a blender on your head? It's my hat.
Why are you giving me this fan? That way you can sleep better. Literally, I die. I'm going to brand this fan.
So now everybody's primping. Kyle's primping. Erica comes over and compliments her. Like, oh my God, you look so pretty. Oh my God, you look so pretty. It's Beverly Hills, so there's like 5 minutes of, oh my God, you look so pretty at the beginning of every scene.
So Kyle is like, by the way, Erica, like, how did everything go at London? By the way, Kesha was there too. Just want to remind you that, like, what was cool that you did like a show in London. I know someone more famous than you who was also in London, who also did a show. So like, you're nothing special. But anyway, tell me about Hoopla.
Tell me how Hoopla was. Was it as good as it was on the big stage where Kesha was?
Did they start saying you're the new Kesha? Or did they say that just to Kesha because Kesha was there?
I don't know. I asked Kesha about you. She said she didn't see you, but she did hear someone trying to squeak out a song, and she started raising the wall. Do you remember that reality show that Kesha was on? Yes. It was like American Idol, but it was called, I think it was called The Wall, wasn't it?
It's called The Wall.
And they had to sing behind a wall or something. And like...
Yeah.
I'm so stupid.
Erica's like, yeah, it was a great show. Had a great time. Paris was there too. Okay, it was a wonderful time. I honestly think it was the best show I ever did in my entire life.
Oh, yeah? What did you think about Kesha's show?
Well, I don't know. I guess it was good.
Let's talk about Kesha's show instead.
Oh, okay.
Because I know Kesha.
Okay.
And then we see clips of Erica's show at whatever this thing is, and she's in like a red pleather bustier on all fours slapping her butt. Like, yep, that's an Erica song. Good to see she can still do that. You know, it's going to be 20 years down the line. She's going to be in Branson, Missouri, like, my puss, I'm patting up my puss is on fire, it's my puss, bitch.
Seriously.
So she's like, so they're going to go to Sutton's house today. And she's like, oh, well, you know, Reba already, you're all a good friend, huh? She's like, no, so you haven't even met her yet? You're going to love her. She's so strong.
Well, the Southern personality, the draw, I love everything about it.
Which is funny because it's actually everything that Erica protests. Like, her entire life is a protest against that. But I love that she's like,
it's like, I love it.
I'm like, you're going to get... I was waiting for Erica to get absolutely triggered by Reba, but actually she was...
Me too.
She didn't. I was actually upset.
I thought she was going to, too, because Erica's sing on this show, like her Vanderpump and then her Sutton later. Like, the older women she projects all of her mommy issues onto, she is triggered, you know? But so I thought it was going to happen, but she didn't fuck with Reba. Reba's the real deal.
Yeah, or maybe it's like when you just, at a certain point, it's like, okay, this is someone's mom. Like, they are who they are. They're ossified. I'm not going to change them. I might as well just enjoy it. But when you see it of someone in your peer group, that's when it's like, that's when the triggers happen. It's like, you're acting just like my mother. Ah. But like when it's someone else, it's like, it's like, I don't know her. I don't care. Like, whatever. I'm just amused.
Yeah, so then we get the new violin section, and it's not the old violins, which were like, plim, 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 plim. Plim, 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 something like that. And now they're like, I don't know, they're intense. The violins are intense now. So we get them for the first time over at Sutton's, and Reba's sitting there playing the piano. I wish we knew what Reba was playing.
She's playing Hard Rock and Roll, the piano version, actually. New York, D.C., and Chicago and Detroit.
And the dog runs upstairs crying from her playing. The dog's like, arr! And then we get Nick, who's the party planner guy, because Avi no longer with us, guys. So Sutton updates us on her life. Her son James graduating, so my mother's here for support. Losing James to college, it's hurting me. So my mother and I get along better than ever now. We talk more. We have so much FaceTime. I mean, we're just so much happier. I'm so grateful. It's like, wow, you're opening the season. You have no allies left. You had to bring Reba to shoot with.
I know.
Girl, you in danger.
Yeah, they did. And notably, they did not even trot out Jennifer Tilly this episode, which was surprising because she's such a fan favorite. But no Jennifer Tilly. So Sutton's like, Mother, are you wearing my earrings? She goes, these are my earrings. At least they are now. She's like, okay, fine.
Why wouldn't I wear Why wouldn't I wear your earrings? You're wearing my jeans all over your face. So then Kyle and Erica are joking about, they're like, oh my God, here we go. Sutton's house, trending up the main road. Embarrassing.
Because they're like, how do we get to Sutton's house?
I don't know, just follow the main road.
What's he talking about? You're not fancy. You live on a main road.
You act like you're the Queen of Sheba.
So Kyle's like, hello. They show up and
Kyle
they say
does
hi.
her usual hello. Oh my God. I loved actually hearing this again where she goes, hello, how are you?
Reba's like, oh, here comes this twit. Hello.
Well, what a pleasure to meet you, Erica. I can't wait to hear your story. Something tells me it would only be published and sold in the back of a 7-Eleven somewhere.
Now, excuse me, let me sit in my chair where I like to get bored. So Kyle's like, are you scared, Sutton? Are you scared? She's like, no. Sutton tells us, Eric and I have been through a lot in 5 years. And we see 5 years of them fighting on the show, which is always fun.
So we're both guarded for good reasons. But I'm so happy to see you all. I'm so happy that you came here. Kyle's like, well, obviously we're missing Avi, so you want to talk about that? I have nothing going on, so my daughter wants egg salad. So go ahead, tell us about your drama, Avi. What happened? She's like, okay, well, I let Avi go. Okay.
Yeah, she says, nothing really happened. There was not like any drama. I would love to hear Avi's side of that.
He must have an
like,
ironclad
nothing happened.
NDA for Avi not to have gone on a podcast yet. Because I searched.
Yeah, I am fairly certain that something probably happened. But no, I really don't know. Nothing really happened. There was like no drama. I mean, I love him. He made me laugh so hard. The way I would balance plates and then apples and then knives and then more plates on top of his head. And he'd be like, stop doing this to me. And I'd be like, no, you're my servant. You have to do this. Now stand still. Oh, goodness, that was fun.
It's been really sad. Really, really sad. And the mom smiles like that pansy finally got rid of him. Finally.
The way he sassed me in my own kitchen.
Yeah. So she tells us, well, I've known Avi for a while, and he's seen a lot. He saw me married. He saw me divorced, and he's seen Porter graduate. That was a big one. I mean, who didn't want to see Porter graduate? Big moment for him. Big, huge. Avi was not only an employee, he was a close friend. He was a close friend, which is why I dumped his ass, and you'll never see him around here again. I'm sorry, inside voice. And Erica's like, did you leave it on close terms? How'd that work out?
Well, I thought we did, but things got complicated when I said, you're fired. I will not give you any sort of benefits. I never want to see you ever again, and you were never a good assistant. Things just got complicated after that.
Look, I'm surprised. I was surprised to hear this about Avi, but it's not like Sutton was that easy on him. And then we see clips of Sutton being like, where's my salad dressing?
Where are my shoes? Where are my trousers?
I just loved that they're like, let's show a really evil Sutton being mean to Avi clip. Where's my salad dressing?
You know she was a handful as a boss, though.
Oh yeah,
Like
I mean, he looked
I would never be Sutton's assistant.
No. Yeah, he looked terrified in every scene. He was always like sweaty, like, okay, yeah, shall I get you that? Wrong fork. Okay, well.
I said Coke Zero, not Diet Coke. It's like when she was like, he was a close friend. I'm like, he was on your payroll, girl. Not a close friend. Sorry.
And she goes, well, look, personally, I don't need a personal assistant. I just don't need that. And they're like, okay. Meanwhile, Nick's like, okay, ladies, and getting everything just warming up your seat, Sutton. Okay.
Sutton saying she doesn't need a personal assistant when she named her own daughter Porter is hilarious to me. It's in the name. It's in the name.
I'd like you to meet my son, chambermaid. Come in here. Say hello. Say hello to the girls.
You know what actor I'm really enjoying these days? Austin Butler. What a talent. What a talent.
He's really got something. And so Erica's like, well, Sutton's being evasive, but you don't want to talk about it. Then it gets around, especially around here. I get it.
Sutton's like, it's just so hard. It's a friend that I've lost. It's a friend who was very bad at his job. A friend whose employer gave him chance after chance after chance, who had, honestly, one of the best employers that one could ever have. And that person is lost now. What a shame.
Oh, speaking of that, what about Garcelle? You lost her too. Go ahead. Talk about that now, Sutton. Kyle's just sitting there. Kyle's just sitting there piling it on, smiling. Her eyes are like semi-crossed.
What's it feel like to know that you lost the war? Okay. The people who signed up to watch Game of Thrones. This is kind of like, when Cersei just has to lose King's Landing eventually. We know it's going to happen, and it finally happened. What's it feel like, huh?
Will she speak to you at all, son? She's like, no, she won't. I was like, well, I reached out to her, but then I didn't hear back from her, and then I saw stuff in the press, so.
Well, she unfollowed me, and I unfollowed her.
Well, I had to find out in the press. Oh, go ahead, Ben.
No, I just want to say that Kesha also unfollowed her, and I just heard about that from Kesha.
Well, I had to find out in the press that she had unfollowed me because I don't know these things. Yeah, I don't stare at Instagram all day at all. That's not me. It's just not me. Which I don't believe.
So Kathy comes in. Yeah, I don't believe it either. Kathy comes in and gives like a hug to Reba and tries to do like, I think like a sort of like an air kiss, like a sideways kiss. Everybody's like, oh no, I don't like those side kisses. I was like, only Reba. Reba's the only person I think we've ever seen to actually critique Kathy Hilton.
Kathy goes, yeah, I don't like them either. You just gave her one. So now they have to go outside, eat their lunch. And Kathy's like, can I lift my glass before we start cabiddling and caboodling and fadoodling and fratiddling? Whatever. Reba, welcome to Los Angeles. And, I would just like to extend grace to all the McIntyres and just say I've loved your music for years.
What's she talking about? I was playing Huey Lewis on the piano, not Reba McEntire. Mother, be quiet, be nice, and just say thank you. Okay, so Mom and I were talking about Christian asking for an annulment in the Catholic Church. I don't know if you guys heard about this. And Kyle's like, don't you have to agree to do that? Like, I don't know. Like, Kesha told me, like, you have to agree to that. You guys talked to Kesha lately, or is that just me? I'm the only one friends with her? Oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, nope, you don't have to agree to it. And, who are they going to choose? Someone named Sutton or someone named Christian? I mean, he's got religion behind his name. I just got to notice that it was annulled. My marriage has been eradicated from the Catholic Church.
And so they're like, oh, no.
That's cold.
What
the hell's Christian doing? He's like 70. What the fuck does he care? We're 60-something. But, like, what does he care? What the hell, Christian?
And Reba's like, does that mean that the children are bastards now? It's like, okay.
Is that what she said?
Yes, she said that. She's like, does that mean they're bastards? She's like, no, they took care of it. I won't have any bastard children.
I couldn't understand what she said. I do you see where I said what I said that happening it still baffles? I couldn't understand what she said. That's funny. Does this mean the kids are bastards?
Does that mean the kids are bastards now? I didn't get to this age to have bastard grandchildren, okay? If they are bastards, I'm writing them out of the will right this second. Like, no, mother. So
she goes, no, that changed. Francis changed everything. So the children are legitimate, mother, okay? I was like, oh my God, that's so stupid. I mean, I use my maiden name for work, but now that's all I use. I was like, wow.
So like whenever I'm like totally working with John Wells... Whenever I'm working with John Wells, because famously I did play Nurse Dory on ER. And anyway, John Wells is doing The Pit now, kind of a big TV show. Anyway, whenever I work with him, I just say Kyle Richards. So, just letting everyone know. But basically, the marriage was annulled, everything. And the letter that came to Sutton said Sutton Brown, or whatever her maiden name is.
A guy's a monster, this Christian. Good Lord.
It's so unnecessary.
Yeah.
But he's probably like, don't use my good name on Bravo television and sully it for the ancestors. It's like, oh, shut up, sir. Shut up.
Yeah. So Kyle's going to have a celebration of summer at my house. Strawberry moon. And she's like, Dorit's going to be there. Okay. So I know this is a weird question, Sutton, but I'm just coming in here to torture you with names you don't want to hear. Okay. So I've already said Avi and I've already said Garcelle. So let's get to Dorit. She's like, have I talked to Dorit? No, I've not talked to Dorit. Okay.
Well, you know that they filed for divorce, right? That she filed. She's getting divorced. She's basically like almost as bad as you with your annulment. Did I say that? Whoops, sorry.
Oh, so she's the one who filed. That's interesting.
So Kyle does. No, we've had our ups and downs at times, but last year was like a new low. And we see them screaming at each other. And she's like, I just think that like we'd spend more, until we spend more time together, it's just going to be a work in progress. I'm like, you're the problem. You're the one who's icing out your friend and acting like they don't have a friendship. And then you complain to Dorit, like, you're the bad friend in this situation. Stop acting like it's a force of nature. You have to change your behavior.
And Erica goes, yeah, he's going to be hard on her. The boss is hard on people. Yeah, says the lady who won't go see her dying husband in the fucking jail or old folks home or wherever the hell he is now.
So then Reba weighs in on PK. She goes, well, there's no question that's a loser.
Meanwhile, Kathy has pulled out full-size scissors and is trying to cut something off of her hat. And Kyle's like, Kathy, you're going to cut your finger. So I thought that PK took that picture at the valet out of spite. That's just my opinion. And he's going to be hard on her. He's going to be hard on her. Get pokey, because Gombe's here. Okay. It's going to be hard.
Well, like, not to defend PK, but I don't think he knew that picture was being taken. Like, you're literally defending PK right now. Don't say not to defend PK and then give a blatant defense. A very, like, why? Like, if you don't talk to this guy, if you claim you don't talk to him, then why are you going out of your way to explain the photo? Just be like, yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, a lady who doesn't talk to PK and has never heard him say that he didn't know that he was getting that picture taken. And Reba's like, go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry. Like, PK's whole thing is like marketing, right? He's like a manager, but he he's about like positioning, brand positioning, Beverly Beach, all those things. He knows where the paps are. He knows about photography. He knows what's going to go where. This was you can't play smart and stupid. Can't be it.
Yeah, like, I can't believe somebody would take my picture outside of Craig's. You know, it's like one of those. I don't know where they were, but you know, it's one of those where there's paparazzi just standing outside.
Yeah.
So Reba's like, I wouldn't kiss him, I'll tell you that much. I find him very unattractive. Oh, really? I'm sure PK is hiding his boner every time he comes around you, too. But that shit was funny. I love that. I love Reba's like ugly shaming PK. It was so good.
She's like, I don't care what year it is. I still reserve the right to ugly shame. It sounds like, well, my mom and I don't agree on everything, but we do agree on that.
Now, Kyle, I don't want to be bothersome, but do you still talk to PK?
She's like, PK? No, definitely not. Oh, this is a delicious salad. Let me just cut the salad. She has like guilt salad cutting. She just starts cutting lettuce in front of her. She's like,
Kyle has no chill. She's like, what? PK?
What's PK, huh?
So you're saying that you severed ties. Have you gotten the Catholic Church involved? So.
Yeah. Erica, tell us more about your show you did in London. Yeah.
Literally nobody believes her. So we go back over to Rachel's house and she's making bacon. I don't know why it's the funniest way to make bacon. It's just how separated all the bacon are and they're all perfectly aligned with each other. I don't know. There was something about it that I was just cracking up at.
Caius. Hey, Kai.
Hi, Mom.
Caius.
Hi.
Caius.
What?
Want some breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, because I made breakfast. I made eggs. I made 3 eggs and 3 bacons. Eat it. It's so good. You like it? This kid okay. No judgments on this kid. Seems like very nice young man. Someone teach him to chew with his mouth closed. Please, you're on camera. Close your mouth. Please do this. I know, like, in a divorce, people want to like not come down hard on their kids because it's a tough time. But can someone just one quick instructional lesson? Because this kid is talking and the food is, he makes Austin literally look like he's in Downton Abbey.
I was gonna say it's like watching a man on Southern Charmy. This food, Shepherd Austin eating. Jeez,
it's not a judgment on his personality or how he was raised. I'm just saying, just let's infuse that lesson into.
We're not saying his name is stupid. Okay, so Rachel's like, yeah, when I first separated from Roger with the D, like, it was brutal. It was like brutal, like totally brutal, death brutal. It was like dying brutal. But I used to come home to an empty house. Go ahead, me.
No, I was just going to say, I was like, when I watched that feature film that was nominated for Oscars called The Brutalist, I was like, oh my God, it's about Raj. But it was actually about architecture. But I was like, it kind of was about Raj at the same time.
Yeah. I would come home to an empty house and like it would be sad. But now it's happy. Look how happy I am. Hold on. Do I look happy right now? Am I smiling?
I enjoy silence.
I can't feel my face. Is my mouth smiling? Yes or no? Don't lie to me. You're lying to me. Yes, you are. Because I'm smiling.
It's wild.
I'm smiling huge.
The smile is gorge. You have to admit it.
Yeah.
My relationship with my ex now, like, there were reasons our relationship was strained. Mainly it's because he really hated pulp in his orange juice. And he always like, strain it. And I was like, I don't know how to do that. He's like, just do it. And I like wouldn't do it. And he got mad. It was brutal. It was a brutal strain.
I think our greatest regret was like working together. Show clips of him right now. Show clips of what a monster Roger was. And so we see clips of Roger. And Roger's like, okay, guys, so I think that we should, like make a viral video that like goes viral. That would be really cool. She goes, making a viral video that goes viral.
And she like laughs. And then, but the best part is our sweet, wonderful friend Amy Phillips is right next to her, because this was the time when Amy Phillips, the way she like broke through is that she was doing impersonations of Rachel Zoe. And Rachel Zoe loved it so much. She's like, that's like hilarious. Let's have like Amy like come in and like do me. And we'll do like a video. I'll make it viral. And so so Rachel cracks this joke. So Rachel laughs and then Amy laughs. And we see Amy laughing and Roger gets mad. And then Roger has this like flip out where he's like, no, you don't understand the crap I'm dealing with. And it cuts to like everyone around the table giving eyes like, oh my God, including Amy. Amy's like, oh, I just died.
He throws a pen or something. I didn't even realize that was Amy. Oh my God.
That was Amy.
So funny.
That was like Amy's breakthrough moment. And I was just cracking up that they were like, just to show how brutal Raj was, look at Amy Phillips' face.
He threw a pen at Amy Phillips. That's why
so
Amy
proud of her.
Phillips still has a big pen hanging out of her temple. I've always wondered.
I was so proud of her getting into a flashback on Beverly Hills the premiere day, dressed as Rachel Zoe.
So she's like, yeah, lines got crossed. And this person I was with like my entire adult life was unrecognizable. And that person didn't feel right around me or my kids. Hold on. I'm going to cry. I'm crying,
Brutal
right?
tear.
Yes, I am.
This tear is like,
I'm crying.
A brutal
Shut up,
tear.
I'm crying. Like I'm seriously crying.
My tear.
Like,
wait, but this
audience
tear
just
is like
died.
also kind of gorge.
The
My
audience
tear
is
just
dead.
died.
The
My tear's
audience
going to
is
the light.
R.I.P. audience.
Oh my God, I'm branding my tear. I'm selling this tear in Target.
My
It's
face
gorge.
is wet. I feel
Gorge
it.
tear.
Am I
It's
crying?
wet. So much wet. So much wet. It's like actually like I don't even recognize my wetness. My face. It's brutal.
So she's got such a weird energy here with her kid. She goes, so like you're with your dad until Saturday. Is that okay? And he's like, yeah, as long as you come in the morning.
Relationship with her dad is tricky.
Yeah, how are you with you and dad? He's like, like most divorces are rough, but like my kid's pretty good. I like him. She's, you like him? Yeah, like he's my dad. She's like,
Yeah, I think they wonder why he sometimes like says the things he does, or like says, or does things that he says, or does things that he doesn't say, or says things that he doesn't do, or like just talks about things and like he acts like things and he does things. It's like brutal what he does. It's wild.
or like how he spends more time with his girl than he does the kids. Maybe that.
Sa. They do a Rachel's Oates. It goes sa. So Rachel's like, so you like any girls? I'm like, excuse me, Rachel, you work in fashion. Can we open it up? Or boys? Hello? Do we have to be so heteronormative on Caius?
Do you like any people?
He's like, no, my hormones haven't kicked in yet.
Well, Roger's had the same girl for a year, and the kids have known for 10 months. And the producer's like, wait a minute. That means that he got a girlfriend right after you guys separated. She goes, I'll let you do the math.
Literally do the math because I can't do math. I literally can't remember. Like I can't like carry the one. Like I don't know. Remainders, don't get it. Like you do the math and then just let me know how long that was.
You want to hear the quote of the day? Real love isn't easy and easy love isn't real.
Oh my God. Caius, I feel like you're like 40. That quote was like wild.
He's like,
You're like 40.
Why did that get a tss? That was funny. I feel like you're
Like,
40.
well, because you're not allowed to actually say someone's age after 39 on this show.
So now we go to Erica and Bose, those close girlfriends, at dinner.
Yeah. They're at a restaurant called ADKT. Or as I like to call it. So, hey, girlfriend. I see you, boo. Got your chesticles out.
Yes, I certainly do. You know what's interesting about life? I got the offer to do Mighty Hoopla, and then 10 minutes before I go out to a huge crowd, my phone blows up, and Tom was being sentenced to prison. Wow, it's like that song, lightning crashes, an old lady dies. nice, except it was Tom going to prison. Know what I'm saying?
I got a video of him leaving the courthouse. He was just, so vacant.
I was like, wow, really? Because those are the reviews I read of you at Hoopla. And she's like,
Yeah, the man I was married to. Never in my life did I think I would be sitting there married to someone going to prison.
Never before. Never once when I was dancing at hoo-ha's in New Jersey did I ever think I'd be marrying a guy and go to prison. But anyway, Tom's
Last
story
time I
ending.
was married to a guy, I thought I was going to a prison. It was the guy who owned the place that I was dancing at, but turned out to be the old one. Who knew? Obviously, Tom's story is ending, but my story is ongoing. And there's a part of me that thinks I would like to say goodbye, but what would that do?
what would that do? Your husband is old and dying in prison. Go say goodbye. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm sorry. Tom is a monster. I'm not even going to stick up for Tom. Tom's a horrible human being, and he's getting what he deserves. But that man stole millions of dollars and put you in gay bars in Greece. Get over there and say goodbye.
No, she's too busy like framing herself as a Natasha Bedingfield song. She's like,
Well, his story's over, but the rest is still unwritten for me.
That is so bizarre. That man pulled favors to get the Secret Service to arrest your gay designers because you didn't want to pay them and you wanted to accuse them of all that American Express fraud. I see you. Go say goodbye to your husband, ma'am.
well, at the same time, he knows the game. You know,
Yeah, that's
we've
true.
just all seen A Star Is Born. You know, you give them you give them the cash, you do the things, they become a star, and you let the bird fly, let the mouse go.
Yeah.
So Bo's like, do you feel relief that it's over?
She's like, Well, you don't just shake shit off like that.
Actually, I literally did shake shit like off that. I was at Hoodlum Hoodlies.
What is the thing?
Hoopla. A hoopla.
And Bo's is like, well, this is why we need to get busy, huh? I saw those rumors, girl. And we see the rumors. Erica Jane hooks up with much younger Bravo star. Do you know who this is?
No, is it Joe Bradley?
Nope.
I always assume it's Joe Bradley. You know who it is?
Yeah, I know who it is.
Okay,
Of course.
much younger Bravo star. I probably knew this at one point, so it's not Joe Bradley.
I'll give you
It's
a
not
hint. His mouth
James
is
Kennedy.
always open.
Austin?
Close. He's also a singer. Jesse
Always open.
from Summer House.
Jesse? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. I guess they can't all be Joe Bradley. You know what I'm saying? So, well, congrats. And she's like,
Well, the truth is, I met somebody and I was very flirtatious.
And nothing happened?
Well, nothing worth reporting happened.
Well, that can mean a lot of different things.
All right, the record is, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All you need to know is I'm dating a man now named Shrek who loves putting people in jail, whatever he does.
Now he's called the Sheriff of Baghdad.
what is he called? I think the
It's
Sheriff
like
of
Darfur
Baghdad
or something. I don't know. something like that.
I'm into a guy right now with a hairy back and a red hat on at all times, and it is sexy.
He's basically like alternate Ralph from Love Hotel.
So Erica's like, Well, maybe something happened. Yeah, I'm sexy and sassy.
Okay, let's talk about the other girls. That's why we're here, so let's gossip. You start.
Well, guess what? I was at Sutton's and her mother was there. Just imagine that.
Did she talk
yeah?
about Avi?
She did.
What
She
happened,
did.
Avi?
She did.
What happened?
Well, let's see a flashback of her saying nothing. She said nothing about it.
So Sutton actually elaborates more, and she says, "Well, you know, communication is important, and without communication, it's not going to work."
And Reba goes, well, it's not like Avi was ever at a loss for words.
So
He's such an asshole. to
You give
mom.
them the right to marry, and suddenly they chatter and chatter and chatter.
And she's like, oh, look at Sutton watching all her close relationships disintegrate like that. She's like,
It's wild, wild, I'll tell you.
yeah, she had so much vitriol at certain moments, but then we get to the reunion and she's a little church mouse. I can't trust someone like that. I want all vitriol all the time.
Well, what we don't like are inconsistencies. Be who you are. Here's the truth. You know what I hate? I hate someone who's really inconsistent. Like, what are you? Some buttoned-up conservative housewife in Pasadena? Or are you a sex kitten on a stage somewhere? I hate inconsistencies.
Here's the truth. Sutton has had very few friends in this group right now, and it's her turn to show us who she is and be consistent and be alone.
So Bose is like, well, Sutton has lost a few friends, so she's probably reevaluating how she interacts with people in the group so she doesn't lose them, because basically we're going to steamroll over her. Ta-da!
I already said, will the real Slim Sutton please stand up?
Well, I don't know if I'd use the word slim. She's a box.
I like that Erica, well, aside from the fact that it's super shady, no pun intended, I feel like Erica doesn't even get the reference.
Well, that's a funny choice to say Slim Shady. Why not call her Boxy Shady? It's like,
No, there's Slim Shady is a okay. So there's someone named Eminem.
you mean like the candy?
You know what? Never mind. Let's just go back to ordering food at.
So then we go to Rachel. It's very Rachel heavy this episode.
Yeah, they gotta.
So we go to
they
Rach.
gotta lean into their new star. You know.
Yeah, we get that violin music again. Bose is getting ready, and she's talking to her hair people, and she's like, I think with my straight hair and that gold outfit, I look too much like Cher, just like a spitting image.
Like, oh my God, not Cher. She's like, but Cher is my girl. Oh my God, I love Cher. But sometimes I don't like Cher. I don't like Cher that much either. I mean, but I do like that one song. I love that one song. Do you know what song I'm talking about? Yes. The song I'm talking about is... Do you believe? No, if I could turn back time. If I could turn back time, I would have said, if I could turn back time. Yes.
So Sutton's getting glam, and she's on the phone with Kyle and talking about being empty nesters now. And Kyle's like, how do you feel about seeing Dorit? Every time I see you, I'm just going to say the name of somebody that hates you.
Well, I don't hold on to things. If she has a problem with me, she can talk to me. I definitely do not hold on to things. Can you believe my marriage was annulled? Ugh. Anyway, I don't hold on to things.
Yeah, that's Sutton, just easygoing Sutton there. So we're hoping we can work this out. So then Kyle has her friend Jen over, and guess what? Kyle is serving lots of salmon. Kyle loves that salmon, man.
Yeah, well, you know, I am kind of an expert in the kitchen. Salmon and tortillas. Oh.
Pam Salmon. So she is looking over the ground. She's got crafters to make your own flower crown. A very Lisa Vanderpump, I might add. Mm-hmm. And she's like, yeah, these days you can't have people over. You have to have activities. You know, this way the girls don't have to interact if they don't want to.
Yeah, it was just what we wanted to see on the show. The cast not interacting with each other. Thanks a lot, Kyle.
So people start coming in, and we see Faye Resnick. Faye, morally corrupt Faye Resnick, still hanging on. And she's with some lady named Anna who looks, I don't know, like she's maybe from
like
Death
Linda.
Becomes Her, like maybe she's falling apart. Like she's walking kind of funny, like maybe she just sewed her leg back on. I don't know. And Kyle's like, oh my God, is that Dorit?
Yeah. Kyle's like, is that Dorit? She said she thinks it's Dorit because, you know, everyone on the show is slowly merging into the same face because it is the Beverly Hills composite. Like it could be Linda, what was her name again? Linda, Elvis's ex. You know, it could be Linda Thompson. It could be Linda Thompson. I'm just gonna like pyramid this one through. She's a ex of Elvis. She's Brody Jenner's mom. Her name is Linda Thompson. But they all do kind of have the same face. So eventually you're like, is that Dorit? Is that Dorit? Is that Carlton? It's Camille. No, it's Linda. It's Taylor.
I looked at it different. I thought it was like clearly the lady from A Nightmare Before Christmas who's always having to sew back on her arm or whatever part of her body breaks off. And Kyle can see that. And it's like, oh my God, is that Dorit? I was like, you are so shady. You know, leave Dorit alone. So Dorit then does come. And Kyle's like, is that Dorit? Oh, hey, Dorit, we couldn't see. We thought that lady was Dorit. And she's like,
Oh, is that non-alc champagne? Are you coming back to the dark side with us, you boring bitch?
I think it was actually both cases because I think it is sort of like the composite face, but she also knows that like this woman is like not as glamorous and as attractive. I'm not saying that any shade to this lady, but like, Dorit is like, Dorit looks the way Dorit looks and Dorit is happy with the way she looks. And when Kyle says, I thought you were her, that it is a dig at the same time.
Yeah, she knows Dorit's not coming in with Faye. Give me a break.
Yeah.
So, so then we see Keely in the car with Bose, and Keely's like, "Hey, who's coming? Or any guys coming to this thing?" And Bose goes, "Oh, you want the girls to bring their guys? Well, too bad, because they don't have them."
Whoop. And he's like, "Great, can't wait to make flower crowns by myself. I am so ready to move forward with Keely. I want to find a house together. I want to get engaged. The clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock." Oh my God, are you singing Kesha? Ugh, I love when she sings TikTok. That's such a good song of hers.
So Bose comes in and Kyle's like, "Hello, how are you?"
So fake to Bose, and Bose does not like Kyle. Kyle does not like Bose. They both don't like each other, and Kyle is so fake to her.
And Kyle's trying to be so upbeat. She's like, "Oh my God, tell me about the ring. Oh my God, you guys getting married? You having a baby? What's going on with you?"
I'm really looking forward to get to know Bose more because, like, whatever was clouding our relationship will be cleared. And that thing, of course, was Dorit. So, yeah, the battle for Bose starts now,
I thought Kyle was pretty cold and closed off. And if she opens up and reaches out, I'll be her friend. And if not, I'll be her acquaintance.
And if she calls me up and says, "You want to play tennis?" then I'll be her tennis buddy. And if she says, "Should we go get the cars washed?" I'll be her friend that knows about car washes. I mean, there's so many different directions our friendship could go in if you really think about it.
So Kyle says they're still waiting for Dorit to show up. And Dorit's like, "Sutton." Oh, Dorit. She says they're waiting for Sutton to show up. And Dorit's like, "Sutton who? Sutton? I've never heard of a lady named Sutton before. And boo."
Where's the tisser?
So then Dorit's like,
Well, I got everything I need to get out with Sutton. Everything. There's nothing left to say. So I can still be around her and be cordial, but I don't need to fight with her.
I don't need to go there tonight with Sutton, but if she takes it there, I will do thee.
well, she doesn't have Garcelle or Avi, so have at her, girls.
Yeah, I think she's real confused without those two crutches around. Oh.
So Sutton arrives, and Erica's like,
We were just talking about you sack of bones. Get over here.
Oh, I guess your mom didn't make it, so you're extra exposed. Okay, everyone, hit her in the soft underside.
"Were your ears burning just like your soul will be now that you're now that you're unmarried and stuck with children?"
Sorry, I almost tripped on my dress. I'm not used to walking on such mangy lawns.
Well, at least
Who says it? Someone goes, oh, Dorit goes, "Well, at least you're on 2 feet." Like,
Yeah,
what
because
the-
Sutton does. No, because Sutton normally has like a broken foot or something. Just like
It's like, what the hell?
my
kind
plantar
of thing is that?
fasciitis came back. It was. I don't think it was about being drunk, although it would have been funny if it were. So they're talking about Keely. Oh, Keely is so warm. Oh my God, Keely is so warm. Look, he's making flower crowns there by himself. That's so nice. He's so nice.
Good people make flower crowns by themselves.
Yeah.
So Dorit's like, "Son, I'm sorry to hear. Quail and Ika were updating us about the annulment with Christian."
Should I be calling you Sutton Brown now? Is that what you like? It's almost like the UPS commercials. What can Brown do for you? That's like me asking you to do something for me. Do you follow? It's like, yes, that's right. That's right, Dorit. Yes. Well, what can you do about it, right? Look, I'm so easygoing. What can you do?
here's what you do. You wash your car in some short shorts and stilettos and you have a better fucking life. That's what you do, girl.
You know what, Dorit? We can shake on it. This won't be awkward at all. Let's shake on those awful men. First Wives Club, am I right? She's like, no, I'm not going to touch your hand.
She's like, "Ooh."
I'm shaking. You want to shake my hand, Dorit? It's a hand. It's a wealthy hand.
Well, I don't want
That to tune.
Oh, it's not. I've got arthritis.
Ooh, well, it's like, ooh, you know, here's how it goes with sudden. Ooh.
You have my word. You have my word. As Avi is my witness, you have my word.
Well, we haven't talked, so I don't know what happened with Garcelle or Avi, and now you're an empty nester. But you know what? Garcelle was tough. That was tough. And Bose is like, well, what happened with her?
Stop doing your Sutton impersonation of me. I don't appreciate that.
Sorry about that. Got a little lost.
Wow, Dorit addressing me about also doing my voice.
It didn't sound like something I'd say, but you know what? I just went with it because I'm a new Sutton now. I just roll with the punches.
What happened? What happened with all those people who left you? Did they discover that you have a terrible personality?
Okay, so here we go. This is when the show just goes crazy. So, I mean, in a very boring way. But Son's like, I don't know. I don't know what happened with Garcelle. Kyle's like, yeah, that's the mystery. That's the big mystery. And Bose is like, she didn't say anything to you? Well, the last time I saw Garcelle, she was walking out on me and everyone else at that reunion.
So now we see the clip of that reunion and Garcelle leaving, etc. So Sutton's like, I texted again and again and again, and she did not text back. And of course, then when I looked at my text history, I realized I never texted her in the first place, but I thought I texted her again and again, and she never thought she texted me back. Terrible.
Yeah, and like we said at the beginning of the episode, this is insane to act like you guys have no idea why Garcelle left. Every single one of them's like, what? Why would she do that? What?
And Dorit's like,
Do you think that for her it was more like, gee, this is more of an alliance than a friendship?
Oh,
sounds like
you of all people saying this? You are part of the Fox Force 5, ma'am.
that was so snotty of her to say that. And Sutton tells us that she loved Garcelle, and she's like, I just have a hard time. I just don't like people talking about her like that. So, of course, Sutton shuts it down right away and is like, that's a cruel thing to say. She's a wonderful person. She's just angry right now. We just need some space. And I know our friendship was genuine, so how dare you cast her to be an opportunist? Just kidding. Sutton says none of that.
Yeah, she doesn't. But she says in the confessional, she's like, well, I didn't just see her as an ally. I just don't like people to talk about her like that, which is why I won't say anything at this party. Okay? Just why Garcelle might have left. I don't know. If anybody has been watching this show, it's like, yep, that's why she left, dummy.
Yep. Well, I was surprised when I heard that she wasn't talking to you. She must have started to listen to you and hear the awful things you say all the time. Well, I know she was upset that I didn't have her back for whatever reason, and it seems that she was upset with you too.
Yeah, it's like, well, we will never know because she's not speaking to me or any of us, so we can play the guessing game for eternity. Because of that, I had to take a couple of months to be quiet and calm. Remember who I am, put a couple of glass plates through Avi's throat, and I'm back. Feeling better now.
When Sutton and I are in private, it's completely different than when she's around Garcelle. So now that Garcelle is gone, I would just like Sutton to be consistent, and that'd be great. So Kyle just stealing the consistent thing again. And also like casting Garcelle to be the one who like was tainting Sutton in some sort of way. No, Sutton was a monster before Garcelle came around. Like, you know, trying to make it seem like Garcelle turned her is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, it's also just very Kyle to be like, well, the reason that I had a problem with this person, it was because of that person, and that person's gone now, so now we can be friends. I mean, it's every season with Kyle. You know, they run off who they don't like, and then Kyle has her happy place, and she'll stay friends with those people for a little while, you know? And you can tell that they've all sat down and talked about who they're going to come for this season because they're all using the same. I mean, they're just like politicians, you know? They're like, let's just all say Sutton's not consistent. Okay, let's just say it over and over again until people in comments everywhere are saying Sutton's not consistent, you know? Mm-hmm. So gross. So they do it every year, and it's just like it's tiring, you know? Yeah. They need to get new people to fuck with. I know they brought on Rachel, and it looks like Rachel is unfuckwithable, but we don't get a sense from in the previews Rachel having problems with anybody, but I'm hoping for season 2 that she comes for all their throats.
Well, don't forget there is this new girl who's coming on in late. I don't know. I don't know when she's coming on.
I'm already rooting for her. She's crazy. Amanda Francis. She's like some MLM queen. Not MLM, but she's like a self-help guru, and she's like a real flaky weirdo. And I can't wait for her to come on because she looks like a real villain.
Yeah, I just want someone who will disrupt the Kyle, Erica, Dorit situation. So Kyle's like, she's like, so yeah, I've known Rachel for like many years socially, and like we have friends in common, and I've seen her in Aspen, so like I know her, but like not well. It's just like trying to attach herself onto Rachel when she really clearly does not know Rachel very well at all. Like Rachel's a Kathy friend, not a Kyle friend.
Yes. So they come in and Rachel's meeting everybody and Dorit's like, oh, she said she was on your podcast, me friend Booze. She's like, oh yeah, she was one of my favorite episodes. I could have talked to you for hours and hours.
Yeah, we actually like got on the mics and just said gorge for 45 minutes straight. It was like wonderful. Remember that? Gorge, 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 gorge.
Dead. Just wanted to throw that in there. I know Rachel through mutual friends, but it was when I was a guest on our podcast last year that we really got to know each other very well. Watch this. Gorge.
Gorge.
Told you. We hit it off like sparks. So Rachel puts the flower crown over the tiara that she's already wearing. She's like, oh my God, does this work? Am I crazy? Is this like insane?
Yes, it has jewels.
Thought so.
Guys. I feel like I'm at the first day of school. Is this the cool girls table, guys? Kathy, did you just pull pants out of your bag, guys? Guys, this is crazy. Those pants are gorge, by the way. This table's gorge. I died.
And she did. Kathy's just holding up these tiny pants. Like, guys, look how cute these Rag and Bones are. I got them for Rag and Bones. Who? Kyle. Here you go.
Did you call me a ragamuffin? No, Rag and Bones.
Who pulls a pair of jeans out of their bag? Like, I still don't know a thing that Kathy does. Like, I just roll with it in the moment. Like, what? Like, oh, like crazy. Like, insanity. Like, bananas. Like, carnival in my house.
I just want you guys to know the parties at my house right now are so boyish. I have like dinosaurs. Isn't that wild? Like real, actual dinosaurs. Like Jeff Goldblum came over and he's like, guess what? Here's DNA. And he like actually made new dinosaurs. And these are like real life dinosaurs and they're running around. It's like crazy party.
Also, I left my loser husband like a year ago. And Bose was like, oh, she's in such a great place. Look at her. Like, look at Dorit. Look at her. You know, given where you are, which is way down there. Way down there at the bottom.
You could be like Rachel Zoe someday. She's like, yeah, I feel like people shouldn't stay together if they're not happy. Like kids can feel it. They feel it. Like the kids are like, this is wild. This is wild. And I feel it. They're like, but now that he's gone, it's gorge. It's like gorge.
So now they talk about Dorit's kids and they're like, so have you told your kids that you're even getting divorced? And she's like, well, Jagger has known. And Phoenix, I've just learned her name. I mean, honestly, the little girl has been coming to my door asking for candy for years. I finally let her in. Why would I tell her that PK's leaving?
Dorit has a tendency to talk in circles, so the more she says, the more lost you get.
But Dorit, since you filed, didn't you sit with them and say, we're getting divorced? And she's like, no.
With Jagger, I'm having the hardest time. He's 11, and he's made a couple of comments alluding to the fact that I know you and Daddy are divorced. For instance, he walked in the other day and said, I know you and Daddy are divorced. So I'm starting to think he's catching on, but I'm not sure just yet.
Boys do that. Yeah, well, when me and Mo started having problems, we didn't tell the girls, and then they felt a shift, and they said, Mom, we saw on TV that you left Dad. So I told them.
And then we all agreed afterwards that we're kind of having the best divorce out of everyone and that we kind of handled it the best out of everyone. So if anyone wants some advice, you could just come to me because I'm kind of like doing the best divorce of all time.
The family that stays together does divorce together the best.
Yeah. Like remember like last season when like Mo and I went to like a shooting range together and then he sat on the fence, which was like super dangerous, but just showed like how casually comfortable he is with me because we're divorcing like so well. So guys, I'm kind of like doing everyone else's storylines, but like a better version of it, right?
Well, I mean, you just got to sit him down and tell him, okay? Dad just sicked the Catholic Church on me. I mean, what else are you going to do? Wait till they're 35 to say, hey, the Pope's a dick.
Here, this is what you do. You sit down your children and you say, guess what? Dad left us, so you're going to go fix vending machines, and you're my new butler. That's it.
And so they're like, oh, my God. Well, and Rachel goes, I mean, now he's like running around with girls. And they're like, oh, my God. And Bose goes, God, I thought I was harsh. Dorit's like, well, I think he saw Mo doing it, and he thought he could do it. And Kyle's like, yeah, he thought, wow, great, I'll do what he's doing. Make out with whores at ballet stands.
I guess that what that sort of means is that I divorced from like the alpha guy in the group. So like your divorced husband is like trying to copy my divorced husband, which is kind of cool because like we're kind of like the ones that you guys follow. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, Kyle. I saw Mo and Aspen. Someone tried to set me up with them.
What? Hell no.
I was like, that's Kyle's ex-husband. Are you mental? Are you insane? Have you lost your gourd? What the hell? Like, you know what it's like? It's like when you're famous and someone else is famous, people are like, oh my God, I know a gay person you could date. Wait.
You know that Kyle, like remember Kyle? You know like when you're like famous and then like someone else is like, that person's famous, right Kyle? Kyle's like, yeah, uh-huh. I love Rachel just like casually being like, you know when you're like famous? Guys,
And Erica
you know
says,
like when you're famous.
Actually, no, we don't, okay?
Yeah, I feel like no one said to Erica, hey Erica, you're famous and there's another famous person over there you guys should date. No one said that to her.
Yeah. So Bose is like, anyone left in Beverly Hills that Mo hasn't tried to get with? Well, he hadn't tried to get with me. Let's make that clear. Kyle's going to make her pay for that later when she hears that. She's going to be like, I didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, that was actually like really mean because it's like I'm going through a divorce and like you're just like rubbing it in my face. So like it's one thing for me to be like I'm desensitized to it, but for you to rub it in my face is like really not nice at all.
Yeah, so Dorit's like, yeah, well, Mo's living his best life, so now PK's living his best life. And Rachel's like, that is so fucked up.
As a famous person, I cannot condone that. Erica's like,
PK is like a world-class partier. Mo is the kindergarten soccer league, and PK is winning the Premier League right now. What I'm trying to say is he's an alcoholic.
I love the reverence that Erica holds for PK because PK is like an old, decrepit white man with money. So Erica's like,
Oh, yeah, no one wants to be like Mauricio. PK, that's the man to beat.
so it's like Santo Domingo. That's where you want to be. So Rachel is like, ugh, PK sucks, and you like you just don't want to be a narcissist. And like honestly, if it didn't happen now, it would have happened in like 5 years. Sorry, I died.
oh, don't be sorry. I'm loving all of this. So, Coyle, what's it like you seeing pictures of Mauricio being so happy with anyone that's not you? And she's like, well, first it was shocking, but like, well, I mean, I've seen a few pictures. I mean, we're pretty famous too, right, Rachel? Right? Yeah, like, I'm sure Rachel's even like heard of us, right, Rachel?
Yeah, I'm like telling people like stop trying to set me up with other famous people, right? Like it's like so crazy how many people like try to set me up with famous people, right? It's like, are you single, Kyle? I'm single, but I'm like not dating because like I just haven't been leaving my house. But like, guess what? Like I've been like really happy. I finally figured out how to open up the second French door. So it's like really, truly when people say like when life closes the door, like it opens a window. Sometimes when life closes the door, you can actually open the door, and I figured that out the real way.
There is still a chair like stuck in that doorway, but one day I'm going to get it through the door. I just know it.
So Rachel's like, yeah, that's going to like change, my friend. Because like 3 nights a week, you have to go out. Like you have to. Like it's like so much easier to stay in your PJs in the house. But like once you go out, you're going to feel like so full. Oh yeah, because we're going to be like going to have dinner. No, like emotionally full. Like anyone else?
Dinner. Like, yeah.
You don't do dinner. No,
Yeah.
you're just going to be full. You're going to go out to parties and like podcasters are going to come up to you and be like, you're a gay icon. And you'll just feel so full. So full.
And Dorit's like, hoot girl, sue me. And Kyle's like, I don't even know what hot girl summer means.
My hot girl summer isn't with these chicks. It's with it's in a bed with a man. Sorry about that, everyone.
It was like a game show trying to figure out that last sentence. I typed that a little. You can tell I was glad by the end of these notes. Those are just
Ronnie wrote the notes.
letters.
Ronnie wrote the notes today, and there was just like a typo that I just could not get through.
The CC chicks it sin abesida wa aman. So there you go. That's what he was given.
Hot girl summer.
It's in bed with a man.
So we'll see. It was a pretty, slow episode of the show.
Yeah, it's like when I started to see them when they were talking, and then they started putting up the names, like like the end credits over their conversation. I was like, wait, we're not ending with any sort of cliffhanger or incident or conflict. We're just having them talk about a hot girl summer. I was like, okay. But maybe it's just like establishing. It's like, this is what's happened. Here's Rachel Zoe. Here we go. We're just moving forward.
Yeah. And honestly, it doesn't really look like anything starts to happen until this Amanda Francis comes on. And so I don't know when that's going to be. I would guess not till episode 6 or so. But, you know, like I said earlier, I did enjoy watching it still. You know, after I thought, well, that was kind of boring, but I did enjoy it while it was on. So,
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I'll just roll with it. You know, they don't always have to be
shout.
fighting. Yeah.
Exactly. Not everything has to be at level 10. You can have a slow burn. You can have a chill vibe. So it wasn't terrible. It just was like way slower than I was expecting. I thought it'd be like a little happier.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they pull out of their bag as we go along. See what they whip out of that Birkin, baby. Everybody, thanks so much for being here. We will talk to you next week. Have an amazing weekend, guys.
Bye.
Bye.